Hey everyone, it's BDF44. Real quick, just want to tell you guys Anthony Davis has basically come out and kept his options open in regard to joining the Chicago Bulls or leaving in free agency. And I just want to make it very, very clear so that everyone understands that that is not happening. It's not happening. Several reasons why he would not leave the Lakers in this era to go to Chicago. One, Garpax. Garpax. The head honchos of the Chicago Bulls have a reputation, and that reputation is very, very bad. If they're in place, no one of prestige is going there, especially not leaving the Lakers to go there. It's not happening. Two, it was something very telling that happened a few days ago when Anthony Davis was, being questioned about his return to Chicago. He said that he had only been able to play there professionally a few times because he had been hurt every time the Pelicans went to Chicago in his career. I think he only played there twice. So he was very much looking forward to being there. He's happy, he's healthy, and he can't wait to get down there. But something that was really telling to me was when they asked him if he goes down there, is he going to be having a lot of friends? Is he going to go check out a lot of friends? And he quickly said, no, no. Family may come to my hotel, and I'm going to have people that I'm close to at the game, but I'm not going to be going out into the street. In other words, I'm from Chicago, fam. I know better. We ain't going back to the old neighborhood. I got way too much money, and the reputation is so damn bad. I know Chicago. I'm from Chicago. Chicago is not the place you go out and hang out. That's telling, man. That's telling, and it speaks to the violence. It speaks to how raw it is right now in that era. It speaks to how safe he probably feels just living there as a Chicago native. It's really sad to me in a way because Chicago is a very, very prestigious American town, rich for their culture, rich for their history, rich for even the street culture in the old days, and obviously their sports history is very, very, very rich as well. They're a passionate sports town, one of the best sports towns in the world. I've been to Chicago once for just a quick second as a layover. Super cold, um, you know, but for those who love their city, it is definitely a place that you want to be safe in, you want to love, and you want to be there. The problem is, it's not safe, especially for a black person who's wealthy. Yeah, no, not right now. It's like LA in the '80s, man. They're knee deep in their gang culture, knee deep in their murder culture, and it's prevalent. It's very, very strong. So that right there, just knowing that, um, AD being one of the biggest superstars in the world, I just don't see him wanting to go back home other than to visit. You know what I mean? Like he said he was having his people come to the hotel. That is sad to me. Like I don't know if y'all see it that way, but that is a sad statement. You don't even feel comfortable going to the neighborhood, bro. You having everybody that you love come to you. He will not be playing in Chicago next year, and that is the main reason why I believe that. It has less to do about basketball and more to do about just where Chicago is right now, for African Americans. It's just where we're at. The murder rate is super ridiculous. Has been for the last probably 10, 15 years. And, Chicago has to do a lot to clean up their city and the image of that city, man. That's one of the places, the first things I think about in Chicago is murder, man. Honestly. Gang culture and murder. And as a black person. Now, I know Chicago's split up. I don't know the layout of Chicago like that, but I understand that they have the safe side with a white side, and they have the black side, which is really, really, really prevalent for that culture. So I would imagine that Anthony Davis is a person who, though he loves his town, he kind of don't want to go back there. I don't have to ask him if he's lost people to that violence. I don't have to ask him if he's aware of how bad it is out there. That's just a part of it. Just like growing up in LA in the gang culture. It's just a part of it, man. So no, he don't want to go. He don't want to play there. The basketball aspect of living there probably ain't too. He has better options. Put it like that. Obviously, the one he's at. I think Brooklyn. I don't know if they could make the money work, but if he leaves the Lakers, I see him going to Brooklyn. I don't see him going to the Knicks. That's just not happening. And I don't think he really has a whole lot of options in terms of who's going to pay him and make this situation better than the one he's in. He's a great player, so whatever team he goes to is going to be a lot better for him. But he's been in a situation where he was the only star, and obviously it was not the best circumstance for him. He's on a contender. He's on a team that's favored to win the championship or at least make it to the Western Conference Finals and beat up on the Clippers. So as far as I'm concerned, No, man. No, I don't take any of that seriously. I just think that he's a shrewd businessman. He's been in situations where he played for a team for 8 years and it didn't work out. So he knows a bad situation can occur, and he wants to keep his options open. He's not in love with the Lakers yet. We haven't won anything yet. He's only been here for 5 games, so of course he's going to keep his options open. He knows the history of this team, the most recent history. We've been a laughingstock for the last 7 years. Last year we were out in the playoffs, so he would be a damn fool not to keep his free agency options open. With that being said, this has been a raging success to start the season. And we've been nothing but happy as fans, and I'm pretty sure all the players on the team are ecstatic to be on the team right now. The coaching staff has overachieved with how well they've put together the defense so quickly. It's nothing not to like about being a Laker right now for anybody on the roster, as far as I can see. And this is the so far so good. So as far as him leaving, I don't have any reason to believe that. Now it's still early. It's still very early. Things can happen. Guys can get hurt, and a season could turn around quickly. But the focus, the laser focus of this team, coupled with the depth, coupled with the three-headed monster in the coaching staff, coupled with the fact that your running mate is LeBron James, one of the greatest players of all time, who seems to have not only not lost a step, but actually has gotten better from this past year to this year. I just don't see any reason at all for a guy like Anthony Davis to consider leaving the Los Angeles Lakers unless for some reason we would do something crazy like lowball him on his money, which is never going to happen. So, yeah, he's keeping his options open. He's a Rich Paul client, so they're going to be smart about it. But again, he's a Rich Paul client. And guess who we're playing with? LeBron James again. So there. I say right now, looking at how things are going, we got about a 99.8% chance that he stays with the Lakers. I just don't see him leaving right now. And that's a lot higher than I thought it would be the day that we made the trade. But we've overachieved in just about every area to start the season, and it looks like we're well on our way to our 17th NBA championship. So why in the hell would he leave? Just don't see any reason to do that. And certainly not to go play for car packs. Again, they have a reputation, and it's not very good. I do like the Chicago Bulls' future in terms of what they have. And if we had to lose Anthony Davis, I can think of a couple players on that roster that I would want to bring in, a la Golden State losing KD and bringing in D'Angelo Russell. You can give me Lauri Markkanen, you can give me Kobe White, and you could throw in Wendell Carter, and I'll live with that. I won't be happy, but I'll live with it because those are 3 players that I believe are going to be really, really, really special as that team continues to grow. So I don't think Chicago should be thinking about necessarily trying to build free agency. If Anthony Davis just decides to come there, of course you pay him, but I think they should be more so considering keeping those 3 together and making sure that it works between those 3 and building around them and continuing to build their young squad, because they do have a future and they're not going to suck forever with those 3 in place. So yeah, man, no, he's not going to Chicago, you guys. I definitely don't see that at all, and even more so, I don't even see him leaving the Lakers at all anyway. So that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. Trying to give you different topics, stuff that matters on a deep level, and of course sports stuff. And I got a lot more sports to give you, so stay tuned to BDF44. Again, follow me on Apple Music. I haven't been saying that very often, but BDF44 on Apple Music. I'm a playlist curator. I got over 300 playlists that I'd love for you guys to check out. Hip-hop music, R&B music, old school, black eardrums, that's what I got. A couple of rock stuff here and there, couple hits, couple stuff like that, but most of my stuff is R&B these days. So yeah, check them out, man. And that's that. Thank you guys for watching. BDF. Peace.